Welcome back to Bad Taste. This is Sully outside of Lupo's with Joe from GOJIRA. Now, Joe, in my estimation, From Mars to Sirius was the best metal record that came out in 2006, released in the States. I know that it came out in Europe in 2005.
Yeah.
Prosthetic released it in 2006 in the States. It is, in my estimation, probably the most sonically intense record I've listened to in years. And, you know, I went back and I've listened to The Link, your last record before this, on your website.
Yeah.
And
it's a demo.
It's a good. You're right. It's a good record. It lays a lot of groundwork, but this record is much more expansive than The Link. Was it a conscious decision when you guys were in the studio to really boost up the sonics on this record, or was it just kind of something that morphed as you started writing and being in the studio for a while?
There's nothing to see with decision, you know. It's just that we are a band since 1996, and we learn how to be a band, you know. We learn how to compose, how to record songs, and I think now we're ready to be a strong professional band. And for me, From Mars to Sirius is our first real album, you know, as I would call it an album.
Yep.
Because we learned everything, how to have a label.
Yep.
We're our own producers. We're the owners of our music, and you know, it's all about studying. I mean, for me, it's a real job. It's serious.
Yep.
And this album for me is the first one, really.
Where do you think the GOJIRA sound is going to go when you write the next record?
10 times bigger.
Wow. And that's
what I want.
You know, we were driving down here, and of course, you know, the record just fills up the whole car, and
cool.
It's just, I watch people as I'm driving down the highway just kind of staring because their cars are shaking, you know, with no knowledge of the fact that it's GOJIRA that's rattling my speakers in my car. Now, a lot of what's on From Mars to Sirius versus The Link, in particular, the one that I'm most familiar with, a lot of the songs seem to have almost an environmental slant to some of your songwriting. You know, songs like Global Warming, and you know, there's plenty of whale references and other
in the wilderness
and wilderness references. Is that, you know, a philosophy of yours? Is it or is it just something that as you're writing these songs, hey, this just sounds right for the song that we're doing?
I would say that it's just spontaneous writing, spontaneous composing. It's all about being spontaneous and honest. I mean, we like that kind of music, so we play that kind of music. We have things to say, so we say them. We say it, you know. I mean, it's not really that we have thoughts or whatever. It's just spontaneous, you know. For me, in particular, because I write the lyrics, it's something that comes from a deep place, you know. It comes from within me. So if I want to be honest when I scream, I have to say things that I really believe in. So, for example, planet Earth, that's all we got, you know. If we don't have this planet, we're lost. And that's a fact. For the moment, we didn't find another planet to go and hide, you know.
We haven't colonized.
So we have to take care of it like a ship, you know, a spacecraft or whatever. It is a spacecraft, actually.
Yep.
And we're all on the same ship, so we have to take care of it, definitely. This is very important.
Excellent. Let's catch another video.